everyone, this is Siros. I just wanted to stop in and say a huge thank you to Evans and Thoman for sponsoring this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you want to get a great deal on any of these heads for yourself, make sure to hit up the links in the description or in the pinned comment below. This is by far my favorite series of bass drum heads of all time. I've been using the Evans EMADs exclusively, different models within the EMAD series, but the EMAD series as a whole is the only bass drum head that's been on my kit for probably the last 10 years or so, for as long as I can remember, honestly. And my personal favorite, is absolutely the heavyweight. There's something about like that extra thickness, the way it retains the low end. Like you can tune it really low and still have that thick kind of core low end sound, and plenty of attack, plenty of durability. I've never broken one ever. For me, heavyweight is just perfect. So when making a video like this, I want to make sure that you guys get as honest and truthful of a comparison as I can possibly give you. And there's a few things that go into that. First of all is the tuning. Usually when I tune my drums, I just tune by ear. It's just the way that I've always done it. But for this video, I actually used a Tama tension watch to make sure that I got the bass drum heads, all the different models, tuned as closely as I could to each other. The reason for this is I don't want you to, hear a difference in one of the heads and go, oh, I like that one more than that one, when in reality it was just one was tuned lower or higher and you just preferred that, right? I want to make sure that the difference you're hearing actually comes from the head itself and not the way that it's been tuned. Same kind of logic applies to the way that I've done the mic setup and the mixing. The mix and the mic setup, for that matter, stayed the exact same between each head that I changed on the kit. So you don't, any volume difference or anything like that you hear, that comes from the head and not from any changes in the mix. Same thing for the way that I mixed it, which is fairly minimalistic, some basic EQ and compression, nothing too crazy. Same thing goes for the mic setup, basic spot mics, room mics, stuff like that, nothing too crazy there either. I wanted to make sure that the mix that you guys hear is as close as I can get it to what I think it sounds like here in the room. Perhaps slightly more polished, but again, nothing crazy, no super EQ'd or compressed sounds. I wanted you to actually hear the difference between the heads. And on a final notice, there is actually one more component to these heads that I want to mention, which is the dampening ring that goes around it. I use the smaller dampening ring because that's what I always use, and I use that for all of them. But there actually is a slightly thicker or slightly wider dampening ring that you could put in as well. Controls the sound even more, removes some more overtones, makes it even more focused and tight. But my preference is the smaller ring. Of course, you could also just opt for not using a ring, and then you would have something that's more similar to, another type of bass drum head that's not the EMAD. But you always have that option to just slide the dampening ring in there when you want to get some more control. So again, my favorite is the smaller ring, and that's what I used for all of these. So I think that's pretty much it for this video. And again, I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you liked it, leave a comment, subscribe for more gear reviews and other drum related content in the future. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.